Hey, my name is Court. Today I'm going to be talking you through the Rover by DYNATEK Outdoors. This tent comes in two different sizes, 8x9 and 8x13. It's made from our sustainable DYNATEK canvas, which is a blend of cotton and recycled polyester. The blend reduces the weight of the tent, making it easier for me to carry from my car to the campsite. This tent is a 3-season tent, and it is 100% water repellent, UV resistant, and mold resistant. Now let's talk about the construction. If we come over here, we can see that our guy ropes have been attached to a D-ring, which attaches to the canvas. This makes it so if you have a really gusty night at camp, it's not going to wear and tear directly on the canvas. That D-ring is going to act like a buffer for your tent, improve the longevity of it. If we look at the ropes itself, it's made of heavy-duty nylon, and it's got reflective patterns interlaced into it. That way, whenever you're walking around your camp at night, you don't have to worry about tripping over these guy ropes. Heading down to the runners, we've decided to make our runners out of metal instead of plastic. They're going to be heavy-dutier, they're going to last a lot longer, and they're easy to adjust. So I can slide this up, pull it back down to tension my rope, and then when I pull it back to the side, it locks it into place. This tent is really easy to set up. It comes with 2 different kinds of stakes and 2 poles. So if I'm camping by myself, it's gonna take about 15 minutes to set this up, or if I've got a group, it's gonna take even less time than that. Now let's move to the sides of the tent. As you can see, our entire wall is mesh, so we can keep the bugs out. We can roll this canvas down if we want. We can roll it halfway up and allow a nice breeze to move through the tent, or we can continue to roll the canvas all the way to the top, and we've got extra little ropes here to secure that into place. So halfway down, gentle breeze, all the way up, ultimate breeze through your tent. Now if we move over to the back, we've got our privacy shade set up here. It's another simple setup. We've created holes at the bottom of our canvas door. So we just hook this onto our carabiner, and this loop slides up and down so we can tension our privacy shade to wherever we want it to be. Now, the sides of this privacy shade have their own guy ropes, and we can, same thing, adjust them, tighten them, and they hook on to our stake that's already in place for our tent. If we want to get rid of our privacy shade, we just unhook that loop and zip up the side of the tent so that the canvas is directly on the back of the tent. But for now, we're gonna keep it nice and open. So I'll pull this out, hook it back on my stake, and tension that guy rope. Another feature on this tent is going to be an outlet. So if you want a glamping experience with this tent, we can run a generator through here. It's a simple pocket. Open it up, run your cords, or keep it zipped, and leave it be. Let's head to the inside of the tent. When we walk in, we've got a heavy-duty floor here. It is sewn into the tent, so easy cleanup, easy to pack, and you're ready to go no matter the weather. It's going to keep you nice and dry and protected. We've also got plenty of standing space in here. This tent is higher than 6 feet, so just about anyone is going to be able to stand comfortably in here. We've got our accessory pockets up here as well. So one in the front and one in the back for any loose change, headlamps, you need it. Easy access through the day and night. And then my favorite feature, this back mesh, it rolls up completely. So all I need to do is unzip this, roll it to the side, and now I've got a sunshade. My favorite time that I've had in this tent was with two of my best friends in Crested Butte. We set up our Rover in a field of wildflowers and sat under it for hours, enjoying the views and the sunshine without getting too hot because we had a sunshade here. But if we're worried about bugs, if we're ready to close up camp, we just zip this mesh wall back up and we're ready to go. Another feature for the Rover is going to be all of the different applications for this tent. So we have the windows can roll up all the way, half the way. We can have our privacy shade or our bug mesh down. We can roll it up. We can have just the sunshade, or we can completely close up our tent and have canvas closing us in, keeping us nice and warm on a chilly night. So that pretty much wraps up the features of the Rover. If you're interested in learning more about this tent, you can check it out on whiteduckoutdoors.com.